Is Islamophobia growing here in Connecticut? Some Muslims and Christians continue to be at odds. Some members of a local Muslim organization addressing what they are calling Islamophobia.
They cite a recent demonstration outside a mosque in Bridgeport, but some who were at that event say they did nothing wrong. News 8's Jamie Muro has more from the state capitol on today's event.
Some wearing shirts that read, "Jesus is the judge." Members of a Texas-based group called Operation Save America Connecticut gathered in front of a Bridgeport mosque to counter reports they were demonstrating against Muslims last week. They said it was simply about preaching the gospel of Christ.
We never said Jesus hates Muslims. We never called anybody murderers. We never shoved placards in anybody's face. We were peaceful. We just, there was some dialoguing going on. There was two street preachers, one over there and one over there, and we weren't here for any negative, hateful reason.
But instead of people seeking the best meaning, people seeking to fulfill their own desires and their own selfish interests.
But the timing of all this during the beginning of the holy month of Ramadan is coming into question by many groups, some Christian ones, who gathered at the steps of the state capitol to speak out against growing Islamophobia.
We said it from the beginning that people have the right to protest, to say whatever they want, but I think there's a fine line to go beyond into it becomes a harassment, it becomes intimidation when you stick signs in front of kids who are walking out of the Islamic Center after the prayers, and all of a sudden they are surprised with you with a big sign calling them murderers. That is borderline of, an hate incident.
OSA strongly denies those claims. The one common ground between the two groups right now is both say they want a starting point to begin a dialogue that will be about peace.
People are still operating on the unknowns and based on fears.
We would like to accomplish evangelizing people of other faiths, Muslims included. God has commanded us in the gospel to preach the gospel to every creature.
In Hartford, I'm Jamie Muro, News 8.